A bit of a change of scenery here. Instead of running around in Penacony or Herta Space Station, we will be running around the Shackling Prison. Now, this is going to be a pretty quick video. I'm probably not going to stream today, or maybe even for multiple days, because my throat is dead, basically. I don't really talk all that much outside of when I make videos or live stream. So the recent live streams that I've been doing daily have completely killed my throat at this point, and it genuinely hurts to talk. So I will be going over things quickly and my thoughts on the V1 characters. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you still going to pull for them? You know, this is V1. They can still be changed like 5 times in a row. So don't take V1 all too seriously, as Herta was also pretty mid in her V1. And then V3 and onwards, she only received buffs and got significantly more value, right? Now, Triby. Triby is slightly better than I originally predicted in my recent live streams. However, she's still not a must-pull Harmony in my opinion. You can very easily replace her with Remembrance MC on any of the HP Scalers teams, and you're just really not going to run into issues. And as I predicted, the main teams where you can really benefit from her are niche teams where her follow-up attack can really help them, right? For example, the Herta. You put Triby on the Herta's team and you're able to build up stacks and as well regenerate energy for your Herta faster and better, right? As well, it's just a little extra damage on the side. It'll end up adding up. And then as well, I haven't seen gameplay of this one yet, but Fei Xiao should be able to benefit from Triby at least slightly. Like, there's just no way. She does a lot of follow-ups, especially with Fei Xiao being able to get her ult pretty easily. So I do have decent confidence that Triby should be pretty decent with a Fei Xiao. Now, going into Mydei. Mydei is underwhelming. I'm just going to 100% say it. He is getting outperformed in his own MOC, where he's given like a massive HP buff. If you guys don't know the MOC buff, it's like completely tailored for these max HP scalers, and it increases their damage by like an entire 20 or 30% overall. So all of these like 1 million damage big numbers that you're seeing Mydei do at times, even then, he still isn't actually like doing 1 million damage with his own strength, right? Like, even for the 3.0 MOC, which is going to favorably on the Herta, there isn't any mechanic that makes them do more damage unless you include the Legion boss. And the only mechanic that there is to make it easier for them is 50% energy regenerated whenever a cycle ends. So as far as I've seen, the Herta is beating, or at least at minimum on par with Mydei in his own MOC that has an HP scaling buff, which just isn't that good, right? Why would I not recommend someone else to just pull for the Herta instead, especially considering Mydei is sharing the exact same best in slot supports as Casterus. So Casterus is likely going to be the stronger of the two here, and Casterus is literally the next banner after Mydei. So overall, getting the Herta and Casterus would be a significantly better investment than getting Mydei and Casterus and having one of those two teams with unoptimal supports, right? Of course, most people can't afford to go for both teams in the first place. In reality, the two teams I'd most recommend for people with the patience is Casterus and Phenon. They are most likely going to be the Acheron and Firefly of the 3.x patches, meaning you'd probably get the most value out of investing in their teams than any other DPSs. Right, so do look forward to that. Casterus will probably be the big anniversary drop, and Phenon will be the next DPS to be as strong, if not slightly stronger, than like a Casterus team. Right, so look forward to it. That's really all I have to say. Mydei currently in his V1 isn't all that too special. One thing I will say is I was right, and he really does prioritize action advance. The reason why Remembrance MC is still a very fine replacement for Triby is because Remembrance MC can give Mydei action advance. Mydei wants as much action advance as possible to take as many turns as possible. Of course, there is a limit to this, right? Like I saw some people speculating, oh, Robin. However, Robin's attack buffs are literally completely useless for these HP scalers, so the only thing she has to offer is her action advance. And because of the overall lost damage of having a Robin instead of a good Harmony on that team, it's just not worth it, right? You're overall going to suffer a damage loss most likely, unless maybe you run Sustainless, something like that, right? So do keep that in mind. Robin is really not that good with Mydei, or she's probably just not going to be good with any of these upcoming HP scalers. So no, Robin's action advance will not be able to benefit them all that much. I think Triby, Remembrance MC, maybe Bronya or Sparkle you can as well put in there for the action advance. Bronya would probably be a way better pick than Sparkle here though, since she has 100% AA, and Mydei does not consume skill points when he's in like his berserker mode and you can't control him. So because of this, it's actually pretty easy to use a Bronya on your team, even if she's skill point negative, and it's probably better than having a Sparkle on your team to action advance Mydei constantly. So do keep that in mind. I do think Bronya will at least be better than Sparkle for a Mydei team. Now, once again, I do have to say, Mydei just isn't all that strong currently. The Herda currently looks stronger, and that isn't including the fact that Anaxa, his path and his element got changed to imaginary erudition, most likely meaning Anaxa will be a best in slot erudition with the Herda, and Anaxa is on the second phase of 3.2. So do keep that in mind. The Herda's team will get even stronger after Triby, most likely with Anaxa. So you have Castris right after Mydei's banner, and then you have Anaxa right after Castris's banner. So for a lot of people out there, it may be a hard pulling choice. However, if I truly just had to recommend, if you had the patience for it and you can already clear all endgame, just invest in a Castris team, and then afterwards invest in a Phanon team. I think going for both the Herda team and a Castris team currently is a little too expensive for most free-to-plays and low spenders. You're probably going to be missing out on some best-in-slot teammates, and you're going to end up having to wait for the rerun. So it's better to just go for one team from 3.0 to 3.2, and then after that, start saving for like Phanon, or maybe even a DPS who comes after Phanon that you might be interested in. So that's my advice, and that's my opinions. Mydei for sure needs some better tuning in the future versions. He should be hopefully as strong as the Herda once he's finally finalized. I'm fine with him being just as strong as the Herda. And Triby, she's okay, right? Works in some niche comps. She's more of a general support. I think she does replace Ruan Mei in quite a few scenarios. However, it just isn't anything game-breaking once again, right? She's good, she's solid, but she isn't anything crazy. So, Triby, you could probably skip her if you're going for a summon DPS, since I don't think any of them exactly need Triby, as you can just use Remembrance MC. And what's it called? Robin, right? Robin, once again, this just further proves my point with the new V1 leaks. Robin can't exactly benefit these HP scalers all that much. So what I'd recommend to you guys, and what I've said on my stream a million times at this point, is if Robin is best in slot with Phanon in 3.4, she'll probably rerun on his banner, because that's an entire 4 patches later, right? So I would say skipping Robin is completely fine currently, unless you like need Robin or want to instantly go for a Fei Xiao follow-up comp, right? If you really want to make like your 2.x DPS comp that much stronger, then please by all means go for Robin. Or let's say you have a Robin, you want to get the E1 and maybe use it on your the Herda team. That as well can work, right? However, all I'm saying is that currently Robin isn't a best in slot for a single upcoming DPS until at minimum around Phanon's release, meaning she'll likely already get a rerun in the future if there ever is a DPS who actually has her as a best in slot Harmony again. So that's all I have to say. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Peace.